Unknown to many, intestinal diseases have become one of the most dreaded problems in the world today. In fact, according to a World Health Organization report, colon cancer is predicted to be the #1 cancer killer disease in developed countries. According to the Ministry of Health in Malaysia, 6,000 people contract colon cancer each year, and 1/3 of them suffer a painful death. Another research showed that almost all cancer patients had constipation as one of their symptoms. In fact, constipation is one of the most common intestinal problems. The main cause is the accumulation of feces, which is not regularly excreted from the body. These feces harden and slow down the peristaltic movement of the intestines. Generally, people with constipation have coprostasis or stubborn stools in their intestines. However, those without constipation are not totally in the clear, as research from Japan indicate that a healthy person with no constipation problem could still accumulate an average of 6 to 10 pounds of coprolytic stool in their intestines. Because coprostasis clings stubbornly to our intestinal walls, the toxins from such waste could easily be absorbed into our circulation system and transported to the liver, affecting its ability to detoxify, eventually leading to chronic diseases such as arteriosclerosis, hypertension, heart and liver diseases, kidney problems, diabetes, and colon cancer. Therefore, it is important to take care of our intestinal health, as coprostasis can exist without any apparent symptoms. To effectively tackle this problem, we must first understand how our digestive system works. Our gastrointestinal tract is 6 times the length of our body, stretching from the mouth to the anus. During the digestive process, the stomach releases stomach acid and enzymes, which partially break down protein molecules. However, carbohydrates and fat or lipid are fully digested in the small intestines. The small intestine is the longest, 9 to 12 feet, and also the main digestive organ in our body. It secretes enzymes to break down complex nutrients for absorption into the blood or the lymphatic system, and finally to be carried to the body cells. Meanwhile, undigested residues, dietary fibers, microorganisms and water enter the large intestines, which only absorb the water into the body system, leaving semi-solid feces to be excreted from the body. Constipation begins when people suppress their urge to answer nature's call. This situation is further compounded by our preference for a high-protein and high-fat diet. The excess protein and fats end up as waste in our intestines, as they are not fully digested. This increases the risk of coprostasis and leads to health problems. Prolonged suppression of feces excretion stretches the capacity and reduces the elasticity of the colon. The accumulation within causes distorted and dirtier intestines, resulting in infection and inflammation. Despite the growing awareness on health, however, the need to cleanse and detoxify our colon is still being neglected. According to nutritionists, our colon can only store the feces and waste of up to 6 meals. If not excreted from the body, the waste will overflow and seep backwards into the small intestines. The toxins from the byproducts may end up being absorbed back into our bloodstream, thus leading to ill health. So how can we tell if our intestines are not healthy? A simple way is to monitor the color and odor of our bowel excretion. In general, congested intestines usually produce a darker color feces with an unbearable stench. Other symptoms include skin problems, bad breath, heavy stomach, shoulder aches, chronic fatigue, indigestion, flatulence, and constipation. The key to overcoming these problems and for a healthier colon is Elken Lactose-S, a supplement specially developed to cleanse our intestines and detoxify our body. It works from within to clear the coprostasis in our intestinal walls. There are more than 100 varieties of bacteria in our intestines, both friendly and harmful, amounting to 100 trillion bacteria. That's 200,000 times the world's population. To maintain our intestines in good health, the ideal ratio between friendly and harmful bacteria should be 80-20. However, due to various factors, harmful bacteria often far exceed friendly ones. Clinical tests have proved that an ordinary person having 14% friendly bacteria before taking Fujita Lactose-S can increase it to 50% after 7 days of consumption. After another week, this can be further raised to the optimum level of 80%, maintaining the body's peak performance. This is because each sachet of Fujita Lactose-S contains 1 billion good bacteria, comprising predominantly of bifidus bacteria. These bacteria are 1.5 times more effective in producing lactic acid, which is necessary to inhibit the growth of harmful germs, than other lactic acid bacteria. In addition, these bacteria also help to prevent organ decay, boost the immune system, and assist in the formation of vitamins. These bacteria also release carbonic acid gas to enlarge the intestinal walls and stimulate the peristaltic movements to expel the coprostasis from the intestines, thus achieving a thorough cleansing. The properties in Fujita Lactose-S, due to the presence of lactose and oligosaccharides, provide food and a conducive environment for the growth of bifidus bacteria, thus maintaining the ideal balance of friendly and harmful bacteria in our system. Furthermore, the dietary fiber in Fujita Lactose-S also aids to ease bowel movements by increasing the surface area of the intestines and softening the stools. In addition, these fibers absorb toxic materials such as dietary cholesterol, fat, and bile acid to reduce the risk of heart disease, hypertension, and stroke. It even alleviates diabetes as these fibers reduce the absorption of glucose. In short, Fujita Lactose-S aids in the prevention of colon cancer and intestinal diseases by removing our body's toxins effectively and safely. With its all-natural ingredients formulated according to the highest standard of hygiene, Fujita Lactose-S has been attested by researchers in Japan for its effectiveness and its lack of side effects. A number of commercially produced laxatives cause unbalanced intestinal environment upon prolonged consumption. Fujita Lactose-S causes no discomfort nor any eventual difficulty to expel waste naturally, despite prolonged consumption. Furthermore, it is more economical, convenient, and safer than enema. So make the wise choice. Take Fujita Lactose-S to maintain good health and a smoother, more radiant complexion, and rest assured that your body is free from toxins. Cleansing your colon regularly is just as important to healthy living as a balanced diet, an adequate amount of exercise, and positive thinking. Fujita Lactose-S enhances the quality of life inside out for a healthier and a more energetic lifestyle.
Pada 2 tahun yang lepas, saya mengidap masalah penyakit sembelit yang teruk, masalah insomnia, 20 tahun tak boleh tidur malam, dan masalah kegemukan. Satu produk yang begitu hebat iaitu Fujita Lactose-S Dengan tidak teragak-agak saya terus mencuba Fujita Lactose-S disebabkan saya nakkan masalah tadi selesai. Hari ke-8 saya terus mencuba sebanyak 2 paket juga selepas pukul 12.30 hari, tepat 12.30 hari saya mendapat keputusan yang begitu memuaskan sebab saya boleh membuang air besar So bila saya buang air besar saya tak sempat duduk. Bila saya tak sempat duduk, dia punya najis tu penuh saya punya WC tau. Satu hari yang ke-8 itu saya boleh buang 3 kali berturut-turut. You bayangkan. So saya merasa gembira sangat. Keputusannya pada hari ini, masalah insomnia saya yang 20 tahun tak boleh tidur boleh diatasi dengan Lactose-S, dan masalah kegemukan saya pun berkurangan. You bayangkanlah dulu perut ni 41 inci, dan pada hari ini I boleh pakai seluar jean yang berukuran 35 inci. Saya berterima kasih dengan Fujita Lactose-S dan mengalihkan kesihatan saya 100% pada hari ini. Masalah insomnia, masalah sembelit, masalah kegemukan hilang semata-mata. Terima kasih Fujita Lactose-S。
我面对的问题呢是很严重的便秘。我的便秘问题呢来到呢1个星期1次，甚至是那1次呢都是要忍到很辛苦才能够大出来。在长期情况之下呢，我就唯有去中药店买泻药咯。泻药的给我的副作用呢带来呢就是皮肤很干燥啊，然后医生呢也证实了我患上了严重的便秘。就是在很巧合的情况之下呢，我就遇回了我的一个好同学，他就把Fujita Lactose-S带给我。我一服食过第一次我就看到一条这样大条的虫影，在长达6天以内呢，我陆陆续续的排出了那种黑色素的东西啊，以前甚至有痔疮啊、肩膀酸痛的问题都慢慢的改善，然后整个人呢会来的比较精神。就在此呢，我真是非常感謝Fujita Lactose-S帶給我這樣好的效果，謝謝。
當我仔1歲幾嘅時候，我就好想再懷孕啦，但係一直都唔受孕，我就睇醫生，醫生就俾我食排卵藥。期間我都懷孕嗰2次，但係都流產咗。我又冇好好地咁調理我個身體，導致我身體好虛弱，我就腰骨酸痛啦、背脊酸痛啦、鼻敏感啦、偏頭痛啦，一樣樣咁嚟啦。加上我食咗10年嘅排卵藥，已經有咗副作用，導致我身體越嚟越肥，肚越嚟越大，而且就好硬嘅。我就俾中醫調理，中醫搞輕咗少少，佢撳到我肚，佢話我個肚好硬，懷疑我個肚生嘢，仲鼓勵我照 X-ray， 做咗針灸放血呢幾次之後，因為好痛，所以我都放棄啦。經過我妹同我分享排毒粉之後，我就連續食3日，每次1包，我排咗好多又黑又臭嘅嘢出嚟，我就感覺到我好舒服啦。到第5包嘅時候，我個肚皮已經唔會再硬啦。咁大概食咗2盒，我嘅皮膚就已經好翻晒啦。
我患有呢個便秘嘅問題，所以導致我背脊生滿啲冇頭瘡。咁樣喺我生滿冇頭瘡嘅時候咧，我都好煩，咁樣去揾我嘅美容師幫我檢查之後就係講呢個問題咧係毒素嘅問題，唔係你皮膚嘅問題。所以我就再去揾我嘅皮膚醫生，皮膚醫生幫我講我用錯呢個 body shampoo， 佢又教我用呢個叫做 baby 嘅 body shampoo 嚟沖涼。咁樣喺我用一段時間入邊之後咧，冇好大嘅改善，亦都冇睇到好大嘅後果。咁樣唯有再尋找方法。之後我遇到我嘅客仔，佢幫我講呢個Fujita Lactose-S嘅好處之後，我就翻嚟試用。喺我開始直落3日飲3包之後，跟住每一個禮拜飲1包，到2個月之後，我就大大嘅改善咗我嘅皮膚病同埋呢個冇頭瘡嘅問題。其實多謝呢個Fujita Lactose-S，但係冇得頂嘅一支棒。
我之前有便秘和内痔疮的问题，还有我的耳根时常会痛，会留住脓痣，还有我的青春痘会有感觉粗大，还有身上很大力的暗疮出来。在我服用的Fujita Lactose-S， 现在我发觉到我的内痔疮和我的便秘问题已经改善了，连耳朵的耳鸣也没有了，还有我的青春痘呢也减少了，毛孔也细小了。还有我之前有腰酸背痛的问题，到现在没有腰酸背痛过。谢谢Fujita Lactose-S， 谢谢。